So I'm going to start working on these. This is the final act of the body work before final paint, and I'm going to, on the front, this is the early Euro style. I'm going to just delete these openings, so I'll put a fiberglass sheet in here, and then I'll be able to make it look, paint it black, satin black, and it'll look like the US bumpers, except just a little bit dimensionally smaller, a little less heavy. The US bumpers, I think, are way too bulky, they stick out too far, so I'll have these tucked in a little closer to the body. And you know, this cap here, I just have to cut away the clips, and then I will glue it in. I don't think there's a mark here where I can you know, router out, cut that out, and then this might pop in. I can think about doing that. Do they have that on the rear? No, they don't. So anyway, I think I might just cut all that stuff away and then glue them on, or use a double-sided adhesive tape, because the double-sided 1-inch 3M tape is just brutally strong. It's like the super strong glue, especially after it's been pressed on hard and it's going to get given a bit of warmth. It grabs and it doesn't let go, as long as the surfaces are clean and dirt and grime and oil free. So anyway, the other thing is that the front one here is a little bit twisted. You can see just a little bit of a twist to it. Now I'm going to have 1x2 square tube aluminum channel in behind, so I'll have it straightened out. But it's also, if you look at both of these, you know, they're a little wobbly, not super even as you would expect. So I'm going to be, again, sanding and filling these and straightening them so that they look prettier. Although I do have a rubber strip that I can mount in the center here. I'm not sure I'm going to do that, but there's a rubber strip that, a bump strip that runs down the middle of this thing. So anyway, there we go. That's my current. So what I've done here is there's a little lip on the inside where the you know, for the turn signal. I ground that off, and then I used some 1/4-inch plywood that I put some release agent on, and I hope I put enough mold release on it. And then I laid some fiberglass matting, some cloth into the opening, and put the resin on it. So hopefully it'll set up quickly, and then I'll be able to pull off the molds, the plywood, and then start to finish the outside. So that would make that all a good foundation for finishing the fronts, and the rears don't have those cutouts, so I can go straight to block sanding that and prepping it for primer. So I thought I'd just show you the bumpers just before I prime them. I've got the fiberglass fill in, filling up where the lenses are. These are the early bumpers, turn signals, so this looks more like the 83, 84 bumper, just a little thinner, a little lighter. You know, one of the problems with this material, the whole thing maybe weighs half a pound, is that it's less than 1/16 of an inch thick, so pretty wobbly. So they weigh nothing, but dimensionally they suck. So lots of areas where I've had to smooth them out already, and once I get the high build on it, I'll straighten them out a bit more, but they're never going to be quite perfect just because they're so thin and wobbly. But anyway, that's all she wrote. I'll paint them. So these carbon fenders are done now. They've been sanded and high builded and all the rest of it. Now I've got a clear coat on them. No, not a clear coat, a sealer. So 2 coats of sort of a reduced epoxy. I'll wet sand it, and then I will shoot it with black semi-gloss, and then I'll mount the end caps, and then they're done, pending the building of the aluminum substructure to hold them. to the frame and to protect the car in the case of a minor accident. So I'm done everything now, and I'm going to start the process of the base and clear. But tomorrow morning early, I'm off driving down to Amity, Oregon, south of Portland, near Salem, and I'm picking up my transmission, my engine, my exhaust system, a whole bunch of other parts from Josh and from Techtonics. So I'm looking forward to that. It's a big day, and I'll have lots of video from that hopefully.